Hi, welcome to this episode of Money, Sex, Power. We are learning success. Remember, success can be learnt. Today, as we read this, you are actually employing the greatest teacher of all time to teach you success. Nothing like it. Today is day 22. So we will read chapter 22, verse 1. A good name is to be chosen over great riches, and favor is better than silver and gold. A good name is to be chosen over great riches. Now, many people want to make a lot of money, but they don't know how. Okay? If you are a young man who wants to make a lot of money and you do not know how, this is for you. Many times in our focus of money, we defocus ourselves of other things which can cost us so much that the money itself will not come into our life. In this place, Solomon is talking about two things: good name, great riches. Now, what do you want? Good name or great riches? So, everyone will say, if I was given an option of good name and great riches, I will choose great riches. I don't want good name. Who wants a good name? What is the use of having a good name but I don't have anything to eat? So it's very logical in our understanding. Great riches are very, very essential than good name. But the truth is, Solomon is saying good name is to be chosen over great riches. If Solomon was making a decision, he will make good name as a decision. He will not worry about the great riches. Because, you know why? Because he feels that the good name will automatically produce great riches. So always don't go towards great riches. If you are doing a business, if you want to be successful, if you want to have money, what do you need to be doing? Don't run after the money. You run after a good name. I'll give you an example. It may drive home the point. Now, many years before, I was living in a small house. I wanted to stitch curtains for that house. So I went around and I was walking through the street where all the curtain tailors are sitting. So when I was walking, I saw a poor man who was not having a shop, but he was actually stitching curtains sitting on the pavement. So I said to me, I will give him the business. So I just went to him, I inquired him, can you stitch curtains for me? Like that when I asked, he said, yes sir, I will stitch curtains for you. And it was just one curtain for one window. So he was charging me 400 rupees. So when I went to him to take the curtain, when I gave him 400 rupees, he said, no, you have to give me 500. So I told him, no, you said 400. No, it is 500. He was extremely rude to me, and I felt in my heart that he has cheated me. I was so polite to him. I said, no, it was like this. I was trying to explain to him, but he was extremely rude and he was nasty. So I didn't want to fight with him. So I gave him 500 rupees and I walked home with the curtain. And I put the curtain. Now listen to this story. After 3 months, I was promoted. I went to a huge house. Now I have to make curtains. Now this time I am making curtains for 10,000 rupees. Okay. Now it had several windows, and I want to make curtains for all the windows. So I again went into the same street, and this time I passed through that man who was still stitching, sitting on the pavement, and he was working so hard. I passed through him and went to another man and gave an order. Now, remember, he lost his good name. So he lost a business of 10,000 rupees. He cheated me in 100 rupees, but he lost a profit of 10,000 rupees. Now, after some time, my wife came to me and she told me, I'm planning to stitch curtains for the entire hostel for which I am in charge. So we stitched curtains worth 50,000 rupees for all the rooms. There were several rooms. There were 3 floors. And we had to do so much of curtain work. And again we both went through the same street. And we passed through this poor man who was still stitching and sitting on the pavement. At that time I realized why he has ended up as a poor man. So if you are an aspiring businessman or a young man who is thinking, I should have a lot of profit, lot of money, I should do this, I should do that, let me tell you, come back to the wisdom which Solomon has taught us here. He has said, your good name is to be chosen over great riches. Great riches definitely is very beautiful, very, very good blessing. Everybody wants this. But the truth is, great riches depends on the good name which you have. That man argued and cheated me 100 rupees. Let me tell you. The next 3 months, he got a loss of 10,000 rupees. If he had even told me, sir, I think somewhere there was a wrong thing. There was a miscommunication, but I am a poor man. You give me 100 rupees extra. I should have given him. But the truth was this, that he was so nasty. He was not worried what the customer thinks about his name. I don't care. My 100 rupees, you better give it to me. He took the 100 rupees from me. That has made an eventual loss of several thousand rupees. I don't know how many people have walked past him and went to the other shops and gave the business. My friends, that is why Solomon is saying, your good name is to be chosen over great riches, and favor is better than silver and gold. My favorite teacher always says this way, one day of favor is better than one life of labor. Your whole life of labor can be replaced with a day of favor. Sometimes you may have to get that contract. You may have to get that opportunity. You may have to meet that friend. Or you may have that door to be opened so that your destiny can be changed. Your whole life of labor can be replaced with a one day of favor. Because what you can do in one day can even surpass the whole life's effort which you have put. Remember, Solomon, the greatest teacher of all, has told us, your good name is to be chosen over great riches. I wish you all the best. I wish you will choose good name above anything else. Thank you for joining us today. Let's meet tomorrow, same time.